Welcome, guys. Hello. We'll give it a couple of minutes for everyone to join, just as usual. We'll go to 3 minutes past, so we'll give it another minute. A few people may join later, but we'll send across the slides after anyway, so it's not a problem. Okay, perfect. I'm going to start now. Yeah, a few people may join along the way, which is not a problem. But yeah, thank you so much for joining, everyone. Our final webinar of the free of this series. Yeah, today we're going to be talking about how to create and assign different discounts to your customers, or if it's clubs or charities. So we'll be deep diving into that. Again, both on the sort of front and back end of the system. I'm going to start recording on here as well so that we can send across the slides to you guys after. And as before, if there's any sort of questions that you have throughout, feel free to send them over in the Q&A section on Teams here, and then we'll get back to you by the end of the week. Perfect. So agenda for today. So introduction, so a bit on, yeah, really how or what we're going to do in this webinar, and hopefully we'll help you guys, and you can take away what you can do for if you do want to give a discount to any of your customers, and sort of how it works in every sort of way on Bookteq. So majority of the webinar will be to do with the demoing. So I'll be demoing both, as I said, the front and the back end of Bookteq, so you can see how it works, how you can set them up, the discounts, and also more the customer facing as well, so they can see how it also works for them too. So yeah, majority of it will be the demo, because there's quite a lot to get through on that. And then we'll also show you the useful resources. So any knowledge-based articles that we have around this, that we'll share, and also be on these slides towards the end, that you can have a look if you want to read through. So handy sort of tutorial videos and steps on yeah, sort of how to gain your knowledge more on this particular feature. So again, yeah, welcome. Thank you again for joining. So yeah, this obviously the final webinar of the free, which we're hosting. Looking to do a few more later on down the line as well. Hopefully. So we've had some good feedback as well from these three. So yeah, intro a bit about me. So I think I can't see everyone that's actually joined, but I think obviously if you had joined before, apologies if I'm going over again. But just a bit about me. Been at Playfinder for 2 years now. Playfinder and Bookteq started off in the operations team supporting our book team clients. So a fully managed service supporting the client's customers. So did that for 6 months and then moved over to my role now as an account executive. So my current role consists of managing the onboarding pipeline. So any sort of venues that we bring across in the sales pipeline, then it will come through to me. I'll start the whole onboarding process, conduct the training on the software so that they're fully utilizing the software essentially. And also a big part of my role as well is the client support. So any questions that you guys have around the system, any issues or problems, we're sort of here to solve them, and also obtaining any sort of client feedback, which is really important to us so that we can sort of develop and release more features like this. So introducing customer types. So yeah, obviously we're going to go into a bit more detail during this call, but essentially a breakdown of what this is applying a discount to specific customers or organizations or clubs or charities, so that they can obtain a different rate. And we've also got an option here as applying the sort of same discount to sort of multiple customers as well. But yeah, a bit more info will go in the demo to show you on that. So yeah, just a couple of different situations or scenarios here. So you've got the top one here as a sort of local club or customer receives a discounted rate, which is probably the sort of main use case in this one really, or any local charities as mentioned before, that you'd want to give a percentage discount to. So yeah, on the screenshot you can see on there is in Bookteq, where you can see that it's all sort of done on percentages. The next step on the demo anyway will show you sort of how that works anyway. But yeah, the two main sort of scenarios that you would sort of give a discount to your customers. Perfect. Okay, I'm going to jump straight into the demo then, just to show you guys really sort of how it works. We'll start off on the back end of Bookteq. So on my test account, so on here, so yeah, essentially, if you were to, or how you'd create a customer type, this is what you'd do from the back end. So as a user, as you guys in your Bookteq account, so from the main page here, so you've got the customers tab on the left. Next to that, you've got customer types. So you can see here at the top right, you've got create a new customer type. So in this case, then, so you can name the customer type, whatever you wanted in this case. So if it was a certain percentage discount that you wanted to give to sort of multiple customers or clubs, then here's where you can type that in. So in this case, we'll just go 20% discount. On the right hand side here, you've got the where you'd then add that percentage. So it'll give you as default these top ones here, or you can customize the discount here. So if it's none of those on the previous screen and you wanted to do like 55%, for example, in that case, then you can add that in. This case, as a test, we're just going to do 20%. Important to note here as well, you've got the tab below here is just to say if a 0% discount is selected, no discount will be given. So in that case, if you're for example, if you added the 100% discount, then that's going to give the customer the full amount off essentially. But yeah, 0% will not work in this case on Bookteq here. You've got the status here, so active or inactive. So anytime you can then, yeah, essentially just turn it off if you wanted to by selecting inactive. In this case, we're going to add in your customer. Perfect. So we can see that we've added in the customer there. You've got the bottom tab here. So unless you untick this, your customer is going to receive an email confirmation just to say that they've then got a discount as a 20% going forward. So we're gonna create this here. So you can see that that's successfully been created here. So as an email just to show you guys so you know what it looks like basically. We've got an example here that the customer will receive this receive an email like this as soon as you've created a customer type for them. So just simply letting them know that they've been assigned a new customer type. It's got the 20% discount here. So you'll now receive a 20% discount on all of your future bookings. And then just a link to the customer portal for them to log in that way as well, which on the demo I'm going to show you sort of how it looks in the customer portal as well, just so that you're aware. So if we go back to that, sorry. Perfect. So a few things to remember on this as well, or just to note is essentially where we've added in the customer type in here, a customer needs to be created on the system for you to add a customer type to their name. So yeah, essentially what you could do in that case is if you're looking to add a customer type and the customer's not on the system already, then you can go to just the customers tab here, and then you've got create a new customer. And then just as usual, you can fill out the required fields, which is just given name, family name, email address, and phone number. The rest is optional. And then it's just hitting the save changes at the bottom here. With the customer types as well. So we've obviously given the 20% discount to this customer. So important to note that on Bookteq, so on your price schemes, so in your default price schemes, this will then the 20% will then apply to that price scheme across all facilities on your workspace or at your venue basically. Just a note. So I'm going to go into now this customer where I've added in the 20% discount. So if we then search that, the customer here, we can click into their profile. We can go to edit here. And you can see at the top right hand corner here, you've got the customer type option here as well. So you can see that that's then selected. And you can also unselect it here as well if you wanted to, and then hit save changes. Or you've got that other option to make it inactive in the customer types option, which I showed you beforehand. I'll show you another way here as well then. So by going to, if you were just to create a new booking for a customer from the back end. So if we go to new booking here, we select a facility. If we go to booking date as this Saturday, 3 o'clock for 60 minutes. So let's do 4. That will then bring up the price automatically. We can add the booking to the basket. Check the booking in the basket here, confirm bookings. Same customer that we're going to use. So we can search them, select their profile here. We can go to continue here. And then at the last stage here, then you can see you under that customer profile, you've got the 20% discount. So then you've got the option here to then select apply discount to this order. And then you can see that it's going to take that 20% from the full price of that particular facility. So just another way to show you guys how it works as well. So if we come out of that one, in the this obviously wanted to show you the back end of it first, but this works essentially better on the customer facing side, which I'm going to show you now, basically, just so you can see how that works. So I'm going to go to the widget calendar, just to show you. So let's go here. Perfect. So I'm going to go to the football option. We're going to go to make a repeat booking. Sorry, let's go back. Let's select one facility, make a repeat booking. So let's go to the 11th of April, 1 o'clock for an hour. We're just going to do a repeat booking for a couple of months here for it to just repeat, once a week, every week. Review the booking here. That's just going to show you the bookings are available as a customer. Same again, just reviewing the booking. So we go to continue to checkout. So if we just add in this information here, just as a test, obviously. Sorry, go here. And then because we've used the email address here, then you've got, as a customer, when you're going to make a booking on the widget, you'll see at the last stage here, you've got the eligible for a discount as a 20%. So this will work for, obviously we've tried making a repeat booking on here. So as a customer, you've got the option to obviously pay the full amount up front. Once you've added in the card details here, pay the weekly or monthly installments at this particular venue, and it's going to apply the discount for those altogether. You can see the total discounts on here from the overall price is £184 anyway here. So that's how it works from more the customer facing side. Same with the single bookings as well. So if you were to make a single booking as a customer, it's going to show you at this stage of the booking process, as long as you've added in all those correct details as a customer, in comparison to the back end, which I showed you at the beginning. Perfect. I'm going to show you so now the customer portal side. So as a customer, so just on a different tab that I've got here. So a customer is then signed up to one of your customers is signed up to the customer portal. They can then manage and view all of their bookings, like you can see here. If you've been assigned a customer type or discount, then you can see in your profile in your customer portal. So if we click into here. So just a different test one, but you've got a customer type here, just named to whatever the venue is. So in that case, the one before, if it was the 20% discount that we created, then it would show that here, or whatever it is. So it's going to show you as a customer in this side. So from the customer portal then, so as a customer, if you're looking to make a booking directly from the portal, so you've got the new booking option here. Now we're just going to go into to create a single booking from the portal. So if we just go into football here, so you can see that that's defaulted to the all of the facilities within that space. But if we just untick the two, so just as we look to make one booking, we'll click into the slot here 4 till 5. We go into book the slot. So you can see the discount for this particular customer. So for my test account, you can see that the tab at the top here is showing you the discount at an earlier stage on the widget, which we've recently sort of released on our end. Due to the new widget being released. So this is because you're logged in as a customer on your customer portal. So like all of your details are already saved at this point. So it's going to show you the as you can see here, the 50% discount at this stage. Usually £100, but discounted to 50 in this case. So you can go to continue to checkout. Again, it's just going to reiterate that. It's going to show you the discount at this stage here as well. And then you can obviously see that we've skipped the contact details because you're already logged in the portal and you've got your details saved. So as a customer, all you would need to do here is just simply add in your card details and then confirm and pay because these are also saved on here. Perfect. Let's just go back to the workspace. Perfect. So yeah, I guess it important to note that on the customer types. So in here, so if we go back into the one we created, these are all done on percentages here. So just to reiterate on that, so yeah, you can add any percentage in here. Obviously, we mentioned about the 0, which won't work, but you can customize them in here. So any discount that you want to give, done on the percentages. So that'll be across your price schemes of your prices across all facilities. Just to double down on that. Pretty much it in regards to the demo. So I'm going to skip to, if we go back to the slides. So here, as mentioned, we've got a couple of different articles on this specifically. So top one here, you've got how to apply discounts by using customer types or discounts. So if we just quickly click into that and I'll show you sort of what this looks like. So yeah, just quite a lot of information really on the steps, really what I've just gone through, how you can assign the discounts, confirming that it's for single and block bookings as well through the customer portal, and also on the widget. And then the step-by-step guide here that you can see we've got images on here and also videos, how you can go and create these from here, which I've just obviously shown you. A bit more information about like each field in particular. So you know about the status, you can make them active or inactive at any point. Assigning a different customer type to multiple people. So in that search function, if there are multiple people or customers or clubs that you want to assign that 20% discount to, then you can just type their name into that particular field or create as many individual other ones as you wanted. Again, just reiterating all of that here, and then just a quite a longer video, how to apply that discount here as well as any sort of troubleshooting questions at the bottom that you may find helpful. And then we've got another one here is what does the customer type bar mean? So by clicking into this, this brings you to our customer knowledge base support articles. So yeah, different to the client one. So for your one, but yeah, in this case, if you any of your customers were sort of unsure, they have been given a discount, but they were just unsure of or hadn't seen the optional bar at the top when they're going to book about the discount, you can always send them across this particular article for them to read. But yeah, very short and just explains it yeah as much as possible in there. Again, just on here, so how you can find these articles as well. These are named exactly how they are in the knowledge base articles. So you can click up in the top right hand corner and Bookteq on the question mark, and then yeah, just search in these exact words if you are looking for them, or if you think they're handy in the future. Perfect. Yeah, that's pretty much it. So thank you all so much for joining again. There is what we were gonna just ask on if there is sort of any other sort of features that you guys think will be beneficial to for us to sort of release in the future. So yeah, I guess these free webinars have been really handy in regards to feedback. We've had quite a lot. But yeah, just a general sort of question in regards to what you think would help your particular venue feature wise. If there's anything that you feel like is sort of missing in Bookteq and you think that yeah, as said, would be beneficial for you guys. Please feel free to pop that in the Q&A section now, just whilst we've got a few or a minute or so. And then we'll collate that alongside with any sort of other questions just about this in general. Or if it's something yeah, after that you realize or you may have thought of after this webinar that you want to send across, then just send it across to support@bookteq.com. Yeah, really would be really helpful for us if there is anything that for you in particular as a venue that you feel would be yeah a lot more beneficial for us to sort of bring into Bookteq. But no, appreciate there's a few more minutes left, but yeah, thank you all so much for joining anyway. We'll send across the slides and yeah, also the recording of this so that you've got that. But yeah, thank you so much. Yeah, look forward to yeah bringing more webinars in the future, hopefully towards the end of the year anyway. So hopefully see you on them. Thanks a lot.